And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Mass Effect 3. I wanted to record some more last night, but yeah, by the end of that first video, I'm like, you know what? I'm assuming Tally's alive. It gave me the achievement that my crew's good to go, so I'm assuming I got everybody alive. I'm not gonna level up some stoof. I need points. Or, yeah, I need one more point. Like, obviously I need points, otherwise how do I level up? Oh yeah, that's the hacking thing. I like the sticky grenade so far. Cloak I haven't used. Incinerate I think I used once or twice. I prefer armor piercing ammo. But oh well. So where we last left off, Earth got invaded, and let me scoot over a little bit so I'm front and center. Earth got invaded, we're on the Citadel, and we're trying to appeal to the counselors that we need their fleets to help save Earth and defeat the Reapers. And then we met Bailey, and he took... What the fuck did he take? I think it was Ashley? No, because Ashley's injured. I mean, he escorted somebody. Oh, Liara.
Okay. First deployment is somewhere near Palaven.
Normandy airlock.
Say not to depend on comms.
Yeah, we'll talk to Diana Allers. Hello, Mr. Keeper, or, well, I can't assume gender, but Keeper.
But you're on the Normandy, right?
What's going on here?
Commander, just who I was looking for. Diana Allers, Alliance News Network. I think we can help each other.
I don't have the greatest track record with reporters.
I know, and it hasn't exactly endeared you to a galactic audience, but that can change. I'm a military reporter with the show called Battle Space. We're carried on just about all Council planets. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that ship to be the Normandy.
Why would I want that?
Wars can be won or lost in the editing room, and this war needs to be won. I've got Alliance security clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the segments I file. Can you handle an arrangement like that? Or do I keep looking?
Let's do a trial run.
Tell your producers yes for now. We'll see how it works out. Report to the ship as soon as possible. Any questions?
How much gear can I bring?
1 footlocker.
Aye, aye, Commander.
It's a good way to get good public relations while keeping everything internal. That way, if something is said that like you don't want the public to know about, you can just like X-nay. All right, so I think that's everything here. So yeah, the one thing I dislike about this game is how limited the environments feel. Like Mass Effect 1, the areas were open, albeit to a fault, because it was hard to navigate through everything. But I felt like the map was the most user-friendly of the 3 games. Mass Effect 2's map, I mean, it worked. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad, but it worked. This one, I'm not a fan of the map and the way the map this one works. But I mean, it's a little bit better than Mass Effect 2's. In that it just has 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you just look through the list of things. Like that's typically how a map of a building would operate. Would say, here's rooms 1, 2, 4, whatever. 1, 2, 4. I can't count. I can't do the basic maths. But yeah, it would like list the number room, and then you would look on the map where that number room was, and it's like, oh, okay, I gotta go there, and then it would also say first floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor. Actually, the main map that's coming to mind is when I was back in Warner Robins as a guardsman. The main military building, because I would always have to look at the map to figure out where shit is, because it's such a big building and there's so much in it, and I'm just like, okay, I'm here, and it also has like a "you are here" thing. And every time I would look at it, like if someone walked by, it's like, do you need help with something? It's like, no, I'll figure it out on my own. I can't learn this stuff on my own if somebody always helps me. But I mean, people I worked with and people that worked on the building or on the buildings, in the buildings, they were nice people. They were very helpful. It's just, God, getting information about certain things was a pain in the dick. I'm gonna say pain in the ass, but no, pain in something, pain in some part of the body. Alright, so let's go talk to the council.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Actually, you know, we will go to the hospital first. I think that might win me some points with Ashley.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Dr. Chakwas is here, Dr. Michelle is here, and of course Ashley. Alright, so Thane is not here. That's right, I don't think he shows up for a little bit.
Shepard, there you are.
There I am.
Dr. Chakwas, you're here?
I'm working at an Alliance R&D lab down in Shelter Wards, coordinating closely with Admiral Hackett. I heard you escaped Earth in the Normandy, and that someone was critically injured. I came as fast as I could.
We had a run-in with the Cerberus synthetic on Mars. Ashley took the worst of it. How's she doing?
Very well, all things considered. I'm impressed with Lieutenant Commander Williams' resilience, as well as Dr. Michelle's expertise. I wish I could have been there to help on Mars.
Alright, what have you been up to?
It's been 6 months, Doctor. How have you been?
Good. I've been fortunate. When they impounded Normandy, the Alliance didn't really know what to do with me. I was never officially part of Cerberus, and I'd gotten a proper leave of absence from my previous post.
So you hadn't technically done anything wrong by joining me to defeat the Collectors.
Yes, though I suppose if you were judged to be a war criminal, I would have been tried as an accessory.
Your place is in Normandy's medbay, not some lab.
I couldn't agree more. You say the word, and I'm with you.
God, the way the sound ambiance is working is actually starting to get to me a little bit. I mean, you saw me bonk the headphone.
The Normandy wouldn't be the same without you, Doctor. Get your things. Docking Bay D-24.
Yes, Commander. And thank you.
Don't thank me so soon. Remember, Joker's still aboard.
And I'd be surprised if he's been remembering his medication.
I do like that they show that Chakwas has been aging a little bit. I mean, not in her face, but like with her hair. Like it's grayer than I think it was in the first game.
Patient's stable for now.
That was touch and go. Good work, Dr. Freilich.
Narrow splint's still the best course of action.
I'll see if we have the required spatial bindings. Meet you back here.
I think she's not in here. Where's she at? Oh, do I have to talk to one of the doctors? Oh no, she's in here.
You got pretty banged up there, Williams. Had me worried. I just wanted to check in on you. See how you're doing.
I'm sorry, but the way the lighting, it's like Shepard looks more like a corpse than Ashley does. I shouldn't have made her this pale.
You hang in there, all right? I need you up and reporting for duty ASAP. You hear me, soldier? You need anything, Doc, let me know. Okay, Ash. You take care.
And again, we could, I guess, attribute it to as like a condition of Shepard, you know, dying and then being brought back.
See you soon.
Did her eyes like cross a little bit there? Oh, that reminds me. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, my renegade. Oh, okay. So when I see the star, I get renegade points. When I see the wing, I get paragon points. Gotcha, game.
Hi, Doctor. Didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Well, we need to prescribe you another round of antibiotics.
For when I ship out?
I have some bad news. Your squad applied the Metagel correctly, but infection had already set in by the time they found you. I'm sorry. I'm afraid we have to remove your leg below the knee.
What? But I don't understand. It doesn't even hurt.
It would if we took you off the painkillers, Lieutenant.
You would think they'd give him like a prosthetic. I mean, with the technology they got. I mean, between the Asari, Solarians, and the Turians, you'd think they'd have a prosthetic, like, up and ready. Jacqueline, is that you? Nope, no. Looks more like her assistant that she was talking to. Alright, that's our business here done. I'm gonna run through the hospital. Hey, can I talk to this person? No, I can't. I remember there's somebody I can talk to, and it's like I support them with, like, resources or something.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please.
I also need to look up what happens if you don't get Dr. Chakwas on board the Normandy, or if she just shows up by default regardless.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Nobody interact with here.
Please tell the Primacy that the Vol Protectorate wishes to assist with the Alliance project. We had a Prothean obelisk that might have helped. Sadly, it was lost in the Shrike Abyssal. Nevertheless, we are committed to helping both the Turian Empire and the Human Alliance.
Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, that's why I'm stopping to listen to all these quests and whatnot. Or stop and listening to all these dialogues, so that way I can pick up, like, you know, random quests and whatnot for extra TSP, extra EXP. I'm drunk. Garrus, is that you? That's clearly not Garrus.
Hello, dear. Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for my son.
But we spoke about this already. I told you about his mission and...
Nonsense. I just filled out the paperwork. He's very punctual when he's on the field. He checks in every week. Only, he hasn't checked in for a while now. A month. Anyway, I'd like to file an expedited contact request.
Yes, of course, ma'am. But the notes on his file state he's not under a contact ban.
Oh, you already looked. How kind of you. I'm just so worried. It's not like him to go quiet for so long.
As soon as I get news, ma'am, I'll let you know as soon as I get news.
I'm...
You're such a nice young woman. You know, you remind me of my daughter-in-law.
So I wonder if she's either in denial or she's, like, developing early stages of Alzheimer's. Either way, I mean, that sucks. Not knowing if your son's alive or not. Or any relative, for that matter.
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Listen, lady,
I hate
you
this
think
woman.
I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Commander Shepard? Commander Humanity has questions.
Thank you, Bailey.
Damn press.
Yeah, no shit.
So you're keeping the peace?
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts, I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Counselor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I gotta live here. I know, squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for promotion like some other officers. I'm not even sure why he picked me. I never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
Yeah, I think that's why they picked you, guy, because they know that you're not a, what do they call it, a rank chaser, for lack of a better term. There's a term for it, and I forgot what the hell it's called. I think it's just called rank chaser, but I could be wrong.
Politicians are the weeds of the galaxy.
If that was a bumper sticker, I'd stick it right here on my desk.
I'd stick it on mine, too.
It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close. I'm up to my neck in trouble, but if there's anything you need, I'll do my damnedest to help.
Hmm.
You got loved ones out there?
Somewhere. Ex-wife I lost track of, and a son and daughter. They're still on Earth.
Ah, damn.
I'm sorry, Bailey.
Yeah, I'm just like everyone else. I'm losing myself and things I can control. And at the moment, that means creating the illusion of security here.
Is the Citadel gearing up for war?
There's a false sense of security here. Even people from worlds that have gone down act like they're safe. Well, I guess it's not just human nature. We all lie to ourselves to deal with horror.
Yeah. That's where the ignorance is bliss thing comes into play. It's like, it's not saying being ignorant is actually a good thing. It's just when you're ignorant of all that's going on around you, like if you just, out of sight, out of mind, and then you don't have to think about it, you can cope better. You can mentally function better. And it's not it's not a flaw. It's just a defense mechanism that we as people have. I think even animals kind of have it to a degree. I don't know which one specifically. I mean, I think dolphins are like the most intelligent species out there. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, because dolphins are very intelligent. Dogs are actually really smart too. They're territorial though, so I mean, instinct kind of gets in the way of that. But yeah, I mean, I did the same damn thing when I was unemployed. I was just like, oh, I've got money, I'll be fine. And then once I kind of put reality in perspective, I'm like, I should probably get out of here. But I'm doing better now. Just gotta hopefully wait for those replies to come in from the employers I'm trying to get a job from.
Anything important going on around here?
Indeed.com.
You kidding? With the Reapers running roughshod through the galaxy, it seemed like the Council is in constant session. We got more ambassadors and dignitaries here than ever before pleading their cases. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, really.
So Indeed.com, it's a lot like USA Jobs. You can also make a LinkedIn account. I haven't had much luck with LinkedIn, and ever since I've been using USA Jobs, I feel like that's the reason why I'm getting all these spam texts about like, collect your $50 gift certificate from this URL. Click here to get it. And it gives you like a random link. I'm like, I ain't clicking that shit. You think I'm stupid? I mean, obviously you think I'm stupid because you're sending me this shit. There's a couple others like the DMV is sending you this $400 compensation fee or some crap like that. And then there was one that I immediately knew it was red flag. It's like, the IRS seems to owe you some money. Click here to get, I forgot the amount they said. It was like a couple hundred or something. But I'm like, okay, if the IRS was going to like get in touch with me, they would have sent physical mail. Like, they don't email you. They don't call you. They send physical mail directly to you wherever you are living. I was just like, who the hell falls for? I mean, I know there's some people that are ignorant to that, and they don't know any better, and they're a victim. Don't get me wrong. I'm not faulting anybody for falling for that shit. And that's why I like anti-scammers like Ira Rosie, Kit Boga. There's another one called I think he's called IRS Rec Scammers. I think that's like his exact name. There was actually one that I saw, and this was a couple years ago. He was actually a former IRS worker. Like, he worked for the IRS for, I think it was like 10, 15 some odd years. He started up a YouTube channel where he was just screwing with these scammers because he hated dealing with them when he worked for the IRS because he hated what they did to people. And I'm just like, all right, that's something I can respect because I'm pretty sure banks, the IRS, and us common people can agree that scammers suck ass. That's the one thing the three of us can agree on. I already talked about the family. I already talked about the Citadel. I already talked about the war. Trouble.
Thought things were relatively quiet here.
Well, compared to where you're coming from, sure. But the war is being felt everywhere. Millions across the galaxy have been displaced, and most of them come here.
Must have you doing somersaults.
Yeah, already allocated the bulk of my men to customs, but we're still overtaxed, cataloging and processing them all.
So when he put his hands on his desk, I wonder how many, let's see, how many TYUGH, like how many of those he just typed up, and if he accidentally hit the send button, it's like, Commander Bailey, are you drinking on the job again? Again? Anyways,
It'll probably get worse before it gets better, Bailey.
Yeah, if it ever gets better.
It'll get better. Everything gets better. I mean, ideally. You never know with some people, though. Or some situations, I'd say, not some people. I'm just randomly wandering. I just realized that. I think I come here later. Right, let's look at the map, see where we got to go. Oh, yeah, let's go say hi to Jelani, my favorite journalist of this game. All right, 3 is the Spectre off. Oh, yeah, there's probably some goodies I can get from here. Wait, what? Oh, I just entered the shooting range. No, I don't need to. No, get me out of here. I wanted to see if I could get some, like, goodies. Let's have to speak to the council, and then they're like, yeah, we'll remedy your Spectre status. So I don't think they've officially said, like, yeah, you're reinstated as Spectre. Oh, wait, never mind. Welcome to the Spectre Information Processing Center. For all secure information, access support for blah, 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 blah. You people can read. Corian Pilgrim, Jin Volan, Nar, Nima, on the Citadel received a large credit transfer from the fleet. Jin Volan purchased tech, including high-end weapon. Why am I sound like fucking William Shatner? What the fuck? This just the Corian fleet is withdrawing its pilgrims and upgrading ships for combat somewhere near the Veil. The Perseus Veil. This should be a reaction to the Reaper invasion, but no formal offer or gesture for assistance come until suggests the Corians may instead be preparing for conflict with the Geth. God damn it! We don't need to be fighting the Geth, we need to fight the goddamn Reapers. The Reapers can wait. Or, excuse me, the Geth can wait. Yeah, the Reapers can wait, yeah. I mean, they're not doing a global. They're not doing a galaxy-wide invasion or anything. Oh, I almost called her Miss Giuliani.
Commander Shepard. Commander, the people of the Alliance have questions.
All right. Kale Shah Al-Jelani. Giuliani. Can you fault me for that misconception?
Commander Shepard, Khaleesa bint Seen and Al-Jelani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked? How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best?
I've had enough of your tabloid journalism.
Not this time, you militant.
You were saying?
You're angry, I get that. But I came here to get help for Earth, not answer your questions. Stay down.
This is why I love Renegade Shepard. +5 Renegade. Oh shit, I think I killed her. Crap. Quack, somebody down 911. I think this woman's dead. I mean, she wasn't that bad in Mass Effect 1, but Mass Effect 2 and of course this one, like, she just turns into a real piece of work. Counselor Udina. My least favorite person.
Counselor Udina said you'd be coming. If you'll follow me, the council is already in session.
Well, it's
We've
quick
got our
look
own
screen.
problems, Counselor. Earth is not in this alone.
But Earth was the first Council world hit. By our reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
By your reports.
I hate the council so fucking much.
The reports are accurate. Earth was attacked by the Reapers. And it's just the beginning. We need your help. Everything you can spare.
Each of us faces a similar situation. Even now, the Reapers are pressing on our borders. If we lend you our strength to help Earth, our own worlds will fall.
We must fight this enemy together.
And so we should just follow you to Earth?
Even if we were to unite our fleets, do you really believe we could defeat the Reapers?
I don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan. A blueprint created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers.
A blueprint for what?
We're still piecing it together. But it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
Capable of destroying the Reapers?
So it would seem.
The scale is... It would be a colossal undertaking.
No. I forwarded the plans to Admiral Hackett. The remnants of the human fleet are already gathering resources to begin construction.
Our initial calculations suggest it is very feasible to build.
If we work together.
Have you considered that the Reapers destroyed the Protheans? What good did this weapon do?
It was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you really believe this can stop the Reapers?
You have a better plan? Yeah, exactly.
It sure as hell beats standing around and arguing about it. And while I haven't always agreed with Udina, he's right about this. We need to stand together, now more than ever. The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
The cruel and unfortunate truth is that while the Reapers focus on Earth, we can prepare and regroup.
We are convening a summit amongst our species. If we can manage to secure our own borders, we may once again consider aiding.
Consider?
I'm sorry, Commander. That is the best we can do.
Oh my god, you fucks are useless. I'm with Udina.
Shepard, meet me in my office.
Like, fuck, you're making me agree with Udina. That makes you even more
That's
angry.
an offer of support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Shepard.
I forgot how much I hate the fucking council. Why did I say these useless shitheads again?
They're a bunch of self-concerned jackasses, Shepard.
You think?
We may have a spot on the council, but humanity will always be considered second-rate.
How can they be so blind?
They're scared, and they're looking out for themselves.
Our people are scared, and we are looking out for them the best we know how.
Counselor?
I forgot that this is where the Turian guy comes in clutch.
I can't give you what you need, but I can tell you how to get it.
I'm listening.
Primarch Fedorian called the War Summit, but we lost contact with him when the Reapers hit Palaven. Those meetings won't proceed without him. The Normandy is one of the few ships that can extract Primarch Fedorian undetected.
I told you this would happen, and you did nothing.
We can argue the past later if you like. But the leaders of this summit will be the ones deciding our future. The fate of our fleets, where they fight, and with whom. A grateful Primarch would be a tremendous ally in your bid to unite us.
We're at war, and you want me to play politician?
If it gets you what you need, what does it matter?
Fair point.
Our latest intelligence says that the Primarch was moved to a base on Palaven's largest moon. I've done all I can to help. The rest is up to you.
I mean, he gave us something. I mean, that's more than the Solarian and the Asari did.
There is one other thing. The Council wanted me to tell you. We've chosen to uphold your Spectre status.
I mean, that...
And various resources will be made available to you.
Okay, I mean, that's something. That's something.
That went well.
It's a start.
Yeah.
I'll talk to the others in the meantime. See if we can support this summit. Move things along.
Thanks.
Well, do you know what have you been up to? I'm racking in them renegade points.
The Council. You saved their lives. And for what?
Yeah, for real.
Apologies that boil down to maybe later. If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Humanity has created some goodwill in the galaxy. Now we cash in our chips. I will get what funding I can, what materials I can, and spread the message. Help the humans, help yourselves. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
I mean, as much as I don't like Udina, and, you know, we come to hate him later on anyways, I do appreciate what he's doing. Like, he is looking out for Earth. He is doing what he can to help Shepard in her case against, you know, fighting the Reapers. Because he understands, like, yeah, if the Reapers come in and kill us all, then I'm fucked too. So, or actually, me and my species are fucked. So, yeah, let's work together. And then, you know, the Turian guy, he came in clutch. He's like, listen, I can't give you what you want, but I can tell you how to get it. I'll give you a little bit of a bone. So you go here, you get this guy, you get him to sign on, and the Turian fleet is going to back you, possibly. So he gave us something. He gave us more than what the Asari or the Solarians did.
Any news from Earth?
There is constant news. All of it bad.
Figures.
The Reapers are destroying satellites in the old nuclear missile silos, along with everything else that could help.
Oh, shit.
We have a handful of quantum entanglers spread out over the continents. All other communication is cut.
Oh, if they're destroying nuclear silos, that's really not good. Like, that's... I mean, you think about, what's that place in Ukraine? What the hell? Oh. I need to change this mouse pad out for my one in the closet. I forget the name of the damn place. It's kind of slipping my mind. But, or that Russian nuclear plant, like, basically went haywire and contaminated the whole area. You know what? I got it. Oh, actually, I can't pause the game. Fuck. Wait, hold on. Can I tab out? Can I tab out? No, I can't. Fuck, it's at the tip of my tongue, too. But yeah, anyways, I digress.
What's your read on the counselors? Any angles I could pursue?
Tavos is a diplomat and compromiser, but she's wrapped up in defending Asari space like a mother panther. Valorn is out of his depth. The Solarians like their wars won before they start. They're frightened now. Use that. In Sparatus, I'd take what he offers. It's strange days when the Turians are the least hostile to humans, and there's a need there.
Hey, I'll look it up after we finish this conversation, because this conversation doesn't take that long. It's the political situation.
You're a Citadel counselor. Don't you have options when the others block you like this?
With Parliament destroyed and Shastri gone, I have more power than any human in history. But today, you saw how little that is. Rest assured, I will not be counted out long. I know I can move mountains. Do not lose sight of that, because the task before us is moving planets.
Anderson would be proud, so long as you deliver. You think you can do that?
You need a carrot or a stick to drive a mule, and humanity has neither right now. Our armada is tied down fighting or fleeing, and with Earth's comm buoys gone, our economy is reduced to an IOU. But leave that part to me. I will lean on our colonies for all they're worth, and I can broker enough trade to repair and resupply Hackett's fleet.
That's good.
Did you know a lot of people on Earth?
Many. It's monstrous to think of them being snuffed out, of course, but the part that gets me is Arcturus. I must have known most of the Alliance Parliament on a first-name basis. I required a second VI just to track all their birthdays and anniversaries. Rose Garden stuff, but to have it all gone.
Yeah, it's tough.
I should go.
I'll be here.
Okay, so for now, Udina is kind of an ally. Anyways, I need to look up this fucking... What the hell is it called? It's like at the tip of my tongue, too, and it's pissing me off. Yeah, there we go. Nuclear disaster 1986. Chernobyl! Jesus Christ, why couldn't I remember that? Fuck. Yeah, I was thinking of, like, how, if all the nuclear cells get destroyed, like, Chernobyl, it'll be like Chernobyl. Actually, it'll be worse than Chernobyl. Because Chernobyl was just a nuclear plant. And, you know, not an actual nuclear missile. And who knows how strong the nuclear missiles are in this game. Which also reminds me, like... Why didn't we fire a shitload of nukes at the Reapers when they were invading? I mean, I don't know how... Actually, I guess they were considering the fallout. Because nuclear missiles are not a joke. Like, not even the craziest of crazies, like, play with that shit lightly. Let's see, map. I could have just hit the thing. Embassy offices, James. James is here. What? Oh yeah, James. Are you looking for a giant peach? Good movie, by the way. I think it was a Tim Burton one. Oh, there he is. Yeah, it was one of my childhood movies. I love it. I still have, like, a semi-crush on the French Spider-Woman. It's mostly her accent. Like, French accent is just... It does things to me. Same thing with the Eastern European, like, you know, like Ukraine, Russia, Lithuania, those places, those accents really get to me. Anyways, enough about me and.
Commander. Liara told me the Council's not interested in helping us.
Something like that.
Why would they? Look at this place. There's no war here. People are whispering about it. They're talking about it, but they don't really believe it.
I take it this is your first time here with the elite of the galaxy.
I've been to the Citadel, but never up here on the Presidium. It's not right. It looks pretty, calm and peaceful, but it's not right. It's all just an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
It was peaceful. Once.
But was it? Really? I mean, when push comes to shove, they're just gonna turtle up. Hope it don't hit them too, right? They'd rather believe in this than face the truth.
They're in for a rude awakening. Every species will fall one by one if they don't work with us.
No shit. Can't believe it's even up for debate.
So, you still want to go back to Earth?
Hell yeah, but...
But?
You were right. So was Anderson. We can't stop them alone. Besides, looks like you're gonna have your hands full convincing these pendejo politicians to and I'm up for it. Whatever it takes.
Glad to hear it.
I'm gonna head down to some of the lower levels where they keep it real. You got some spare time? You should come and find me.
Maybe I'll do that.
This is why I like soldiers instead of politicians. At least soldiers are they're direct and up front with you. I mean, conceptually speaking, they can be. I mean, sometimes politicians are honest, but that's like, what is it? Even a broken clock is right twice a day, or twice in a day, I should say. I didn't mean for that to rhyme. I'm sorry, but no, like at least in terms of, like this game, like even though I don't like Kaden in this game, like he's at least upfront and he talks like a soldier, even though he's got his mental problems, which understandable. I understand his mental problems. But yeah, like with the way Vega talks, I'm like, I know what I can expect from Vega. He's not hard to read. He doesn't misconstrue things. He's like to the point, and he tells you exactly what's on his mind. I'm like, I can respect the fuck out of that.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
All right, time to find out if I actually did in fact save everybody, because I believe that memorial wall's already on the Normandy.
Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
Yeah, because my options are, I think, limited for now. And with Mass Effect 4 coming out, I hope they make it a little more open world. Like, they had the right idea in mind with Inquisition, but the problem is the areas were redundant as fuck. Like, the side quests and all that stuff were just redundant. Yeah, Shepard's got that PTSD. Seeing that kid die just... Yeah, it wrecks Shepard. He disappeared. Or was he never there to begin with? I was hoping they would have fixed that. Where he just, like, blips out of existence. Like, add an animation, like, where he, like, just fades away into dust. I mean, you've got the whole dust thing going on anyway. I mean, so it'd be like, he runs and he just fades away into dust. Like, if Thanos had snapped his fingers. That kind of thing. Better than the witch. Oh, Melisandre must have come for him. Apparently he had king's blood. Should you paint your nails? They look white. It's like kind of pretty.
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
Everybody wants something.
I know.
Are you all right?
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
The Reapers are here, now. And the Council, the other races, are only interested in looking after themselves. How many civilians are dying while they wait for us to make the first move?
At least the Council can't deny the Reapers exist.
That's not good enough, though.
They'll come around. They've got to.
Commander Shepard, I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Yeah.
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Slow down, Specialist Trainer. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Oh wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how... attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades.
Actually, Edie's voice is quite attractive,
In
so...
the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal. The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis. The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now.
Good.
Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCom.
As much as I wish they would have kept Kelly, I do like Trainer more.
Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
The Council's been a pain in my ass from day one. I'm done with them.
Then what's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
I understand.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
I like Hackett. He's a recurring... I guess I got two Paragon for the... What about Earth, sir? Yeah, Hackett's always been, there to, back Shepard up. It's as long as you're upfront and honest with Hackett, he'll defend you. And like I had leadership like that when I was in both active duty and the guard. All right, so let me find. If I don't get stuck on more railings, where's that memorial? I want to find it. I want to see if Tali's dead. If she's dead, I'm gonna be pissed.
Won't help. Come on, Sarah. If Thessia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding our
Commander,
own borders.
the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Okay. What fucking floor is it on? I think it might be on the crew deck. Oh, yep, there it is. I see Pecti, Alexi, Tux, Presley, salute to Presley, Gladstone, Low, Kane Alenko, salute to Alenko, Greco, La Flamme, we'll go with the Orden. Jenkins, I believe that's the corporal that died in the very beginning of the game, the first game anyways, and the Traven twins, and Addison Chase, Amina, Caroline. It's weird, I can read these ones better than the ones on the left side. Celeste Crosby, Monica, Raymond, Robert, Mandira. Alright, good. Yeah, I mean, everybody survived Mass Effect 2, so I did in fact do it. Awesome. Okay. Now then, we'll begin exploration of the ship. Got a new messageable terminal. Holy fucking Christ, we got a lot of email to go through. Okay, from Hackett, Shepard, Alliance forces are stretched thin across the galaxy with your specific talents. For a series of ops, these wish to open doors to the Alliance in places we can't touch through conventional means. With collaboratives hold point after you've completed your objectives. I need you to head to a Cerberus lab on the planet. Oh yeah, that's the one that Trainer just mentioned. A briefing your inbound, Hackett. Okay, formally reinstated. Under Emergency War Powers Reg 903.5, you are hereby authorized to assume command of the Normandy SR-2. You are directed to begin interdiction operations against any and all enemies posing a threat to Earth, its colonies, and its allies. Furthermore, you are granted diplomatic authority to establish treaties with non-human races as required to support your mission. Sincerely, Admiral Stephen Hackett. Flash, X1A.34. All Alliance military personnel. This is Galaxy Wide Alert for... Oh my god. All Alliance personnel are directed to evacuate Sol System at first available opportunity. Do not attempt Earth approach. Heavy enemy resistance. Oh, basically it's a warning saying, like, stay the fuck away from the Sol System. In absence of further instruction, independent action. Yeah, do what you gotta do to survive. Subject, my dog. I was a contractor working on the Normandy's haptic interface when it was in Tridoc. Your VIED emailed me to let me know I left my dog back on board. I'm all the way out on the Terra Nova now, and I would hate for you to go a million clicks out of your way to drop off my dog. Please just take care of her. She likes exploring, sniffing. I thought it said sniffling. I'm like, well, sniffling, what? Sniffing, chemical trail sands, 150 volt outlets. Thank you, and sorry for the trouble. I promise she won't be much of a headache. Andrea Brown. We will take care of your doggo. By Roxius Rilius, ANN contributor. So, where's going to fleet the latest intelligence shows that the Reapers are taking system after system at a feverish pace. Members of all races are fleeing their stations, colonies, and in some cases their homeworlds. Actually, now that I think about it, weren't the Batarians the ones that were hit first, not the humans? I thought it was the Batarians that got hit first, because like I'm pretty sure like the Batarian like homeworld got wiped the fuck out. Like there's no life on there right now. This kind of force exists might seem especially familiar with the nomadic Quarians who were pushed off their homeworld by the synthetic Geth centuries ago, but as the galaxy pushes back against the Reapers, the Quarians are conspicuously absent. Yeah, because they're carrying on for war with the fucking Geth for some idiotic reason. Train Alliance spokespeople cannot provide the fleet's current location. They say they have other concerns at the moment. Whatever the Quarians are up to, they want it kept secret from the Council. After a refueling stop at Ilion, the fleet left no stated destination. And there are also reports of a galaxy-wide call for all young adult Quarians to abandon their pilgrimages and join or rejoin the fleet. Greedy short-sighted powers will always try to gain the upper hand in times of galactic crisis. Yeah, actually, that's kind of a thing, because like even in Game of Thrones and Dragon Age Origins and here, like when the big evil comes, it's like, okay, all hands on deck. Everybody's like, we gotta look after our own interests. But that's the nature of some people. Or, I mean, I guess at least in the case of Game of Thrones, like, Cersei would have been willing to cooperate if Jon Snow had, like, not openly pledged his fealty to Daenerys at that meeting in the Dragon Pit. Like, that was such a stupid move, Jon. Like, I get I get you're not a politician, you're trying to be honest, but, like, strategically speaking, that was a shitty move. While we were in Dry Dog, Joker suggested that a small welcoming gift be appropriate to have on hand should you be reinstated as commanding officer. As the ship does not have the capacity to accommodate the dancers, he's... Damn, Joker. I chose something from the official Alliance or Systems Alliance catalog. Soldiers who have held an N7 designation for 5 years or more are entitled to commemorative hooded jacket for wear on off-duty hours. You will find it among the selection of usual clothing in your cabin. That reminds me, I need to adjust my armor, or at least my outfit. You know, I mean, in the first game, like, your armor actually mattered, and this one is just, it's like, you know, like with Dark Souls 3 or Bloodborne. Fashion Souls. From Glyph! So the final line of research, upgrade for your supply access terminal, and induct it to Sony's office at your convenience. Who the fuck's Glyph? Well, I mean, they gave me something, so thank you. Priority mission Eden Prime. Commander Services attack Eden Prime is now occupying the colony. Alliance forces are stretched too thin. Our intention to liberate the colony, but we've been doing what we can to covertly aid the local resistance. In the process, Alliance Cerberus has uncovered a major protein artifact. We don't know what it is, but it appears to be the reason for the attack on the colony. We need you to infiltrate the colony and recover the artifact. Holy crap! That was a lot of email to go through. That was like a Monday for me when I was, you know, back working for the Guard and the USAF and all them shenanigans.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They're doing everything they can.
Did they at least validate our parking?
I didn't mean to say
let me know
that.
if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them. You know, for old time's sake.
I didn't mean to say, yeah, they're doing all they can. I mean, they are doing all they can, but, like, from Shepard's perspective, it's like, it's not enough. Yeah, I forgot that this Normandy is actually stupid big. Like, it's a massive ship.
Commander.
Hello, Campbell. I really hate that scanner. Like, it's just such a waste of time to go through it every time you want to go in here. Granted, most of the time you'll be... Oh, can I go down this ladder? Oh, no, it's broken. We can't go down that. I mean, it's not broken, but... Either way, we can't go down it. People... Oh, yeah. So, when Mass Effect was... Or when this game was, like, released back in 20... Fuck. Was it 2009? When this was first released? Mass Effect 3, that is. I think I want to say it was 2009. It's either 09 or 2010. But anyway, this is I think the minimum is what you need in order to get like the 3 options for the end choice. I think. Otherwise, I don't quite recall. So we have the Alliance Engineering Corps, the 103rd Marine Division, the Alliance First Fleet, the 3rd Fleet, the 5th Fleet, Diana Allers, the Normandy, which apparently has a crew of 115 people. How the fuck are we bigger than an entire fleet? What fucking sense does that make? Cerberus rebuilt the ship from the Stone Alliance plans, dubbed the SR2. The Alliance took the new Normandy apart and refitted. Oh, that's what. Yeah, because Shannon mentioned that they like took the Normandy that Cerberus had rebuilt, and they made up their own alterations with it. And we got some mineral resources. Yeah, I'll look at those as we collect more and more assets. Okay, we don't have any meetings to attend to here. Yeah, I think that's it for this side. This is kind of where you have all your meetings and whatnot.
Commander.
Private Campbell, who I apparently can't talk to. We already talked to Joker. this side. Nope. Yeah, let me adjust my armor and clothing and whatnot. Private terminal. Squat selection. I don't think I like that one. That one I like, though. I think we'll go with that one. Okay, now to edit my stuff. Go with that. No helmet, chest. Now we'll go within 7. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Legs. I have nothing. Go with that pattern color. Actually, yeah, that'll... No. Color's fine. Black light. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, and those changes kept, right? Okay, yeah, they kept. Cool. Look like a fleet admiral. No, I like the hoodie. Yeah, so I have my space hamster. They took away my space hamster, those assholes. There will be blood spilled for this transgression. Alright, let's go to the crew deck, and I think this will be just kind of like me kind of setting up the, what the hell? I thought that said tally for a second. I was like, oh no, the fuck you didn't. That's the women's restroom. Is Edie gonna comment on, I can't even access the men's restroom. You beachy dick waffle. Alright, yeah, this is where, Thane would have hung out. Did I say peachy dick waffle? I meant to say cheeky dick waffle. Like, yeah, no, you can't go there. That's not appropriate. What even is the point of going into the restroom? Is there even a point? Is there a point? Can't take a shower. Can't take a shower with Trainer and Liara. Okay, we're not getting much out of this ship until we actually start getting people to join. No, maybe I already checked there. I think Chakwa should be down here. I wonder if Gardner's still afoot. They took away Gardner? Those fuckers. I mean, I don't really care much for Gardner, but yeah.
Commander?
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old med bay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
Nothing wrong with me, is there?
No, but we should keep an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus grafted into you.
True.
Expensive stuff bringing me back.
And worth every penny. Let's just make sure everything is okay.
I guess a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive.
Your disappointment?
I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. The procedure we did for your scarring has produced a lovely synthetic protein overlay. And your body has accepted the implants quite nicely.
It did better. Sure didn't come cheap.
That's it. You're the picture of health.
How's our inventory of meds?
The med bay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I don't regret it one bit.
I think the Alliance benefited from it because they got a better Normandy out of it. They got Shepard back. They got Dr. Chocolate's back. Plus the crew that resigned from Cerberus, to include Miranda. Or Miranda didn't join the Alliance, but she's not like openly supporting Cerberus anymore. And I think Jacob actually defected as well. Everybody that we had in our crew defected away from Cerberus, and most of them weren't even working for Cerberus. They were working for Shepard. At least in the case of Garrison Tally, Jesus. Like, the two of them were like, we don't like Cerberus. We don't want to work for them. We're working for you, Shepard. So we'll follow you, and we'll trust you to make the right decisions. So, in a way, Chocolate's got a point. Cerberus pretty much pretty much got that short end of the stick there.
You never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children. I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
All right, talk about all those? Okay. Good talking to you.
See you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
Oh, I can reassign powers. Shopaholic? Credits, costs. No bonus powers available. Alright, so I guess I can get bonus powers at some point. You gotta remember, I haven't played this game. This game in particular, I have not played in... Hell, the only time I've actually played this one was when I did my Let's Play of it. So, yeah, this is almost a semi-blind playthrough. And there's the real doll that injured Ashley, who has an absurdly feminine figure. Not that I'm complaining, but Elusive Man, what the hell, my guy. Then again, I mean, she was designed to, like, you know, be as human as possible. No, not as human as possible, but to, you know, android things. That, or maybe the Elusive Man just likes big boobs. I don't know. I can't blame him. He does smoke divine cigars, though. I'll give him that. I don't think there's not a whole lot we can really do on the ship until we start getting crewmates. Or more crewmates, I should say. I believe Liara's down here. Yeah, here we go. The new Shadow Broker's office, everybody.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Oh, you're Glyph. Okay.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone, 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
Neat.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
So yeah, that's...
The council didn't go too well, huh?
It was less than ideal.
Yeah, that's a shocker.
Right.
Whole worlds are being lost to the Reapers. What more will it take?
Who knows? Hell, maybe the council's just taking petty revenge for Shepard hanging up on them all those years ago.
Wait, Shepard did what?
Oh, sorry. I think we're going through some dark matter. Hello?
Well done. Well done, Joker. That's a good save. Armor medkit. Farron has persuaded his contacts to ship in Farron. Oh yeah, that's the drill that we saved when we kicked the old Shadow Broker in the dick. Or Shadow Broker's pet in the dick. Okay. So we can get ammo capacity or shields. Let's go with ammo capacity. I always like more ammo. How you doing, Liara?
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Actually, now that I think about it, being on the Normandy is the ideal place for Liara to operate as the Shadow Broker. So you could almost say she's like a permanent affiliate of the Alliance. And hell, the Alliance is going to get access to all kinds of fucking information if they can, sway Liara to, give me the goods. Just don't, screw with Thenesia. Or Thesia. Is it Thenesia or Thesia? I think it's Thesia. Sorry, Homeworld. But the Alliance has, no real interest in screwing with the Asaris on a political or what would it be, galactical political instead of geopolitical? But yeah, I mean, either way, the Alliance doesn't really care to screw with the Asari. They actually want the Asaris allies. Same thing with the Solarians. Them and the Turians have their past, but they otherwise are like, all right, we'll bury the hatchet and we'll press forward.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable.
Indeed.
People were finally starting to listen before the Reapers came. If we'd had a little more time, maybe Earth wouldn't. I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
The thought means a lot, Liara. Thanks.
You're welcome. And since I didn't mention it before, it's good to be back, Shepard.
Good to have you back, Liara. Those miners. Alright. Hold on. Are they following me or are they following Liara?
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
I don't know why I was looking to the side when my drink's right in front of me. I'm like, I don't want to knock it over. Especially with my speaker, volume control to this headset, and my laptop being right there. That's why I have it up here. I'm also glad I got this set up the way I got it, because I don't have to worry about knocking it over. Good for me to clean up those old notes. Perhaps reviewing them will lead to something useful for the Prothean device. Liara, 2171. University of Ceres agreed to sponsor me at the Prothean dig site on Dratirop. Very exciting. Professor Hennel is heading the expedition herself. Maybe I can even ask her for her opinion on my thesis outline attachment. Blah, blah, blah. I believe Dr. Joshwan, that's an interesting name, was right to suggest that the Prothean artifacts on Earth, the Prothean artifacts we unearthed are from the Third Age, not the Fourth. What an embarrassing mistake. At least he seemed to approve of the rest of the paper attachment. Blah, blah, blah. 2183. Holy shit. I'm going a little forward in time. Going to the Therum expedition, I never... it's even got the timeline, 2171 to 2185. Mambo number 5. Never thought I'd gain permission to visit the Prothean ruins here, but the University of Ceres, I think that's how you say that, must have secured the funding after all. Now to pack. Blah, blah, blah. Goddess, this human shepherd has the key to comprehending the Protheans on an instinctual, subconscious level. If only I could have been there when the commander touched the beacon on Eden Prime. I'll try to learn more about this cipher on board the Normandy. The involvement of the Reapers is troubling, to say the least. I interviewed the old Shadowbroker's footage of the collectors. It's chilling to know that they're the Prothean's husk. At least nothing sentient could possibly remain after what the Reapers did to them. Abner Farron, who gave us that 5% ammo upgrade. I made contact with Tazik. I'm going to call him Taz. Like Taz, like from WWE or ECW, where he actually originated. The look on his face was priceless. He's unhappy you put me in charge of scouting the Terminus systems, but he's doing a good job of keeping us alive. I've never seen so many pirates and mercs on edge. You are a pirate. Yarr. Anyways, sorry, that was cringe. The black market's unreliable, and it's getting harder to make contact with suppliers. The Alliance won't be able to rely on it fucking Christ, I can't speak English. I'm reading too fast. Getting ahead of myself. That kind of thing. I'm a bit like Morden, except Morden knows how to like cut himself off just to get to the point. The Alliance won't be able to rely on it as a source of crucible materials for long. If things get worse, some of the other operatives think we should just cut our losses now, but I keep asking them, when did the odds ever stop the broker? Farron. Is there more to this? Oh, P.S. I hope you finally got our little friend Droney to stop saying shadow and broker out loud in the same sentence to anyone in sight. Obviously referring to Glyph. Alright. Is there anything else we can get from you?
Hello again, Shepard.
Yeah, being the Shadow Broker.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship, impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus's ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser.
Nice.
I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
I mean, in hindsight, yes, I did. Like, Liara's clever as fuck, so I could totally see her pulling this off.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
Like how Glyph just rolls in and says, no injuries, and then he just, like, zips away. Glyph, you're the best.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars.
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
So is that drone your new secretary?
Glyph is a VI shell that indexes my search functions on the data feeds. I couldn't work without it. Although I'm lucky Edie let Glyph on board after it tried to rewrite her scheduled tasks.
I was merely attempting to standardize the ship's automated systems to our own, Dr. Tassoni.
Yes, that's precisely why you're confined to the cabin.
Yeah, that makes sense. He's like, no. Bad drone. You don't get to do that. Alright, we already did all those Prothean devices.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough Data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high-tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
I think that's... Yep, that's it. Sweet.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Yeah, this has been a very dialogue-heavy video. Not that that's a bad...
Enjoy your day.
Thank you, Glyph. Not that that's a bad thing. Just, I wanna get more into the bits and bobs of the story. I think next we go to engineering. I think we find Gabby and that other dude. I think we've already actually ran into... Okay, never mind, they're not here. Adams, my boy, what's up?
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
I think it's obvious as to why he refused, but we'll ask anyways.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus.
Fair enough.
Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Yeah.
Your alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Also, is it me or does he look younger than he was in Mass Effect 1? Did he age backwards? What the fuck?
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
That's some dirty talk.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
That's good.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Oh, if they're under Hackett's command, they are safe as kittens.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
I think that's actually a callback to all the upgrades we got from the various people we recruited.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Yeah, good to have Adams back. I want to say the other two eventually rejoin us, though. I remember Gabby. I don't remember the other dude's name. I want to say they eventually rejoin, though. Model Turian cruiser? Model Turian cruiser. Pick it up. Gimme. Sovereign. Gimme. God damn it. I bought those things in the last game. Those are my gifts from Act 2. You know, we talked to Diana Allers. She's in Bay 3. Excuse me, Room 3. How the hell did I miss you?
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Yeah, get us support.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
Holy shit, you made an Elcor cry? How cruel are you?
Commander.
Allers.
Do we need to talk, Commander?
Get off my ship.
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
Get the fuck off my ship, you imposter. Allers was not the imposter. Fuck. I'm trying to refamiliarize myself. Like I said, I've only played through this game once. Like, Mass Effect 1 and 2, I played them multiple times. This one, I've only done it once. Alright. I think this is where, Vega is. Oh yeah, there's that robo dog we gotta take care of. Shall keep all the geth out. Vega, gonna work out in there, buddy?
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Did we already have this conversation?
Same as usual. Non-committal, unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yep. We're going to rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld.
We're going on the moon, really. Or a moon of theirs.
You come down here for something? Or are you just looking?
Is that your attempt at flirting? I'm looking now.
It's my ship. I go where I want and talk to whoever I want.
Fair enough. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that.
Whoopsie!
Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
Oh, that sounded great. I need to do my neck. Ah, my neck! TFS reference. Watch your tone, soldier. Yeah, sure.
Oh, I can dance.
Okay, Lola. Let's do this.
Don't let my good looks fool you, Vega. I got my share of scars.
You remind me of my old CO.
I forget if it's Paragon points.
Oh, yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader. Nice.
Gave him a bloody nose.
What do you mean, was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
They didn't really have a homeworld so much they just had a big capital ship.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
I do.
You a shrink too?
No, but that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So, maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war!
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
That music is so good.
Thanks for the pep talk.
And the bloody nose.
Hey. Thanks for the dance, Lola.
Lola, huh?
You kind of look like a Lola.
You're cute. So I'll let you get away with it. For now.
That's it. Now you made me blush.
No, I remember liking Vegas. I'm down to, like, you know, fuck around with him and whatnot. Instead of being all like hard ass on him. Now you made me blush. I gotta go walk away now. Shepard called her cute. Shepard called him cute. Ooh, personal interface. What's Scup? What's Scup? Buy mods. Ooh, mods. We got mods. Fuck yeah. Gimme. Oh, hold on. Yeah, gimme. Anything's better than that crap rifle we got right now. Increase advance for Megas first. Fuck yes! Give me! Pistol piercing round. That was bullet spears. Damage. But at 6% reducing. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that too. Separate rifle thermal clip. Yes, please. Check out me. Yes, please. And we're broke as fuck. And I'll take that. Now I'm broke as fuck. Inferno armor. Power recharge speed. Power damage 30. Do I use power attacks? Is that like what the fire thing is? I think getting money in this game is, well, actually, in the first one it's easy, but it's time consuming as fuck. And the second one, it's just time consuming as fuck. I forgot how it is in this one. Okay, well, got some upgrades. Anyways, but I can use the armor lock right here too. Cool.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
What's the situation?
Good work, Lieutenant. What have you got?
Dios, straight to business without even a hello? You two need to chill out.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So, you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
Yeah, no shit.
Save the day, pendejo.
Pendejo.
I'm responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
So, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Cortez is a possible romance relationship for a male shepherd. I think he's one of them. If you're female, I don't think it's a viable option, but I mean, we're shooting for Garrus anyways. So, I think Vega's one as well. If you go on the wiki, you can find all the romance options for both male and female, whether you want them to be in a heterosexual or a homosexual relationship, whatever floats your boat. But yeah, I like Cortez. He's the quartermaster / pilot of the shuttle, so he replaces the unnamed quartermaster from Mass Effect 1, essentially.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident. It practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So you can fly fighters and fix them?
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
Actually, now that I think about it, there was actually I was playing Mass Effect last night. No, I was playing Among Us last night. Because I keep mistaking quests for tasks in this game. But there's actually a person that me and a couple friends were playing with called Atmo. Huh. Just something I randomly thought of. Ground vehicle.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
Oh, well, you hate to hear it.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded ESO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
But we have Joker. Nah, actually, Cortez, he's good. He's good people.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago.
Mm.
I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields.
There it is.
Collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
Yeah, I don't blame you, dude. All good.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
First retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
People that know what the fuck they're doing and actually give a shit about their people, because Cerberus.
Keep up the good work.
Cerberus
Yes, Commander.
considers some people expendable. All right, so we got a bunch of upgrades, so that was productive. Look at all the guns. Oh, hello. The fuck? Look at all the guns and ammo and gears and whatnot. Damn it, I want Gabby in the Irish or Scottish. I forget if he's Irish or Scottish. It's been a little bit since I played. Oh, hello. Weapons bench. Oh, yeah, that's right. No. Yeah, I know the damage is gonna be high, but I want the rapid fire stuff. Oh, yeah. What about these? Oh, it affects your recharge rate. All accounts is actually an inferior weapon, so go with that one. Oh wait, fuck. Increases damage by 15%. Increases spare strike capacity by 50%. And increases damage by 5, speed perception by 25, enhancing aim for a brief time. I think we'll go with increases damage and shot capacity. We'll go with those. Ah, a personal touch. Increase rounds per magazine. Yeah, we'll go with that. Stability. Oh, that was the only two we got. All right, that'll do. Let's see, pistol. No, we only got the one. Actually, you know what? Actually, no. I'll carry a pistol. I think it's the submachine gun I'll get rid of. All right, so we'll get that. Nope. Except submachine guns. Yoink. We got plus 21% now. Nice. And I can't equip anything, but I got 21. Bonus to recharge. I got a better rifle, got a better sniper rifle, and I got a nice little heavy pistol. Yeah, I don't use submachine guns. Like, that was just kind of like my, in desperate times, desperate measures gun, like, even in Mass Effect 2. I already messed with that. Procurement interface. Wait, no, that's what we messed with. Weapon. Oh, yeah. Oh, could I have bought a new... Oh, the Mantis, too. Interesting. I probably wouldn't have liked it anyway. Oh, but we could have got the Intra too, because that one's automatic. Fuck. Alright, kind of shot myself in the foot, no pun intended. And the Robo Dog is sleeping? Or it's in rest mode. We'll say it's in rest. Wait, who the fuck are you two? Why are you standing so close to the friggin' port bay? You're gonna get sucked out into space. That's a health hazard. Hold on. I'm coming. I'm coming to save you two. Never mind. I can't save you. I can't even interact with you. So I think that's the Normandy pretty much investigated. So I guess next is to head to the Turian planet, or the Turian moon. Yeah, 'cause we already checked out all of these. So yeah, this was mostly a tour of the new Normandy. So I guess technically the Normandy 2.5. But we confirmed Tali's alive, so I didn't lose any companions from Mass Effect 2. We interacted with the crew that we currently have. So yeah, I think this while cut off. Yeah, I've gone on for an hour and 33 minutes, almost, or well, 1:34. Okay, 1 hour 34 minutes. So I'm gonna cut it off here, and I'll see you all in a quick moment while I take a break. I need to use the bathroom. I need to refill my drink, and I also need to make a few phone calls. So see you all next time. Bye. Oh, son of a bitch, you're doing this with me again?